Donald Trump, the man who dodged the draft, is now calling himself a war hero. This is the guy who compared avoiding STDs in the 1980s to serving in Vietnam. This is the guy who insulted John McCain for being captured, saying he prefers war heroes that were not captured. This is the same guy who said, I've always wanted a Purple Heart. Trump now says he is a war hero. And this is peak malignant narcissism. This is a narcissistic collapse. In Trump's mind, bankrupting casinos, doing reality TV, and hurling ketchup at the White House walls is like storming the beaches of Normandy and liberating European Jews from the Nazis. Listen to this. This was from the Mark Levin show. It's just audio.
But I got them back, worked with your friend Bibi. He's a good man. He's in there fighting. He's fighting. You know, they're trying to put him in jail on top of everything else. How about that? He's nuts. He's a war hero because we work together. He's a war hero. I guess I am too. Yep. Nobody cares, but I am too. I mean, I sent those planes. But I got
Trump is a war hero, and Mark Levin goes, "Yep. Trump is a war hero because he sent planes, I guess, to bomb Iran, is what he's talking about here." Now, of course, Trump is no war hero. He's a draft dodger. He got a note about his heels, a very strong note from a doctor, so that he didn't have to go to war. But the real insult is that on the one hand, you've got Donald Trump kind of playing pretend soldier. Actual veterans are paying the price for Donald Trump's political decisions every single day. Trump's cutting the VA. And so actual war heroes are waiting months or years for care that they earned by putting their lives on the line for the country. And thanks to Trump's cuts, they're going to be waiting even longer. But Trump's the war hero. Trump's the guy who wanted the Purple Heart. This guy's disgusting. Now, some of these people are going to miss out on care altogether. There are some veterans who, statistically, there are some who will die before they are able to get care. And Trump is slowing down the service of the VA. Men and women come home with injuries. Some of them are physical injuries that you see. Some of them are injuries that you don't see, mental health and other challenges. And they are suffering because Donald Trump's administration has decided tax cuts for billionaires matter more than getting treatment to people who have earned it. So Trump is not a war hero. He's not even in the same moral universe. There were people who were drafted and they went. There were people who were drafted and said, I'm a conscientious objector. But then there are people like Trump who got a letter about his heels so he didn't have to go. And now he's calling himself a war hero. The only battle Trump has ever really fought is with a McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper. And quite frankly, it didn't even go that well. These are the sorts of people that we're dealing with. And maybe, there was a time, and this is not me glorifying the Republican Party, it's just a fact. There was a time where Republicans, pre-MAGA Republicans, would have heard a statement like this, I'm a war hero, from someone like Trump. And they would have said, I don't care about the political party. I don't care whether he's got an R or a D next to his name. That's disgusting. That's disrespectful to our troops. There were many Republicans who once would have been morally consistent. But now we're dealing with these bottom feeders like Mark Levin. And so when Trump goes, I guess I'm a war hero too, Mark Levin goes, yep. So it's not just that Trump at the head of this party is different. The sycophants and the suck-ups are also a new sort of brand of republicanism. People in my audience know I am a bit of a pastry connoisseur. Our sponsor, Wild Grain, is the first bake from frozen subscription box for artisanal breads, pastries, and pastas. Wild Grain's boxes are customizable depending on what you like and prefer. They've got their classic variety box. They've launched the new gluten-free box. They have a plant-based box that's 100% vegan. And it just takes the hassle out of baking because all items bake from frozen in 25 minutes or less, nothing to clean up. My experience has been awesome. I love the croissants. I was having people over last week, half an hour before, preheat and throw them in the oven, and people love it. Definitely the croissants are my favorite. The quality and the freshness of the items is extraordinary, and it is just so convenient. Go to wildgrain.com/Pakman to start your subscription and get $30 off your first box, plus free croissants in every box every month. The link is in the description.